Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more World of Tanks, and I am documenting my Rolling Thunder Marathon. Stage 5 is done, I'm now on to Stage 6, and actually haven't played for the weekend. So the past 2 days, I've gotten maybe a couple of games in on Saturday, early in the morning, but that's it. I had some private stuff to attend to, and I didn't get a chance to play. I also didn't get a chance to sleep much, so this morning I got in about 20 games, I think. And I literally fell asleep in the garage. Not IRL, in-game, like on this screen. I was like, oof, man, I'm way too tired. I'm just going to lean back for a second, and I just dozed off for a bit, and I was like, you know what, no, this isn't going to work. I need to get some sleep. And that's what I did. And then I woke up, at... You ever do that thing where you say you're going to take a nap, and then you wake up for your bedtime? Yeah, it's one way to, you know, mess up your sleeping schedule, but I'm not going to blame the marathon for it. I've just had a busy weekend and a strange Sunday evening where, you know, with work and everything. So, anyways, the reason I'm saying that is I'm now back at like some ungodly hour where there's not a lot of people on the server playing the Tiger P, and I think I might have just gotten the 85% mark of excellence on it. I've been playing that. I've been playing the Indian Panzer like a couple of games, but mostly this. I said I was going to grind it up, and I did, and I unlocked the VK as well, which I think I'm going to purchase right now, because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Right? I don't think I'm going to go to the VK line, because I really don't like this tank. Like, really, really, really don't like it. Look at the gun on it. 320 alpha damage. It's supposed to be a heavy. It has no armor. It's a paper heavy. I don't remember ever bouncing a shell off of this thing. Ever. And then there's the VK4502P. Alf B, just really rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Which isn't terrible in the Panzer 7. There's some people that like it. Not really my style of tank, but I suppose I might as well have it. I'm just waiting for this tank to get back from the battle. It was a horrible battle, but I did incredibly well. Well, incredibly well. I did really, really well for the Mark of Excellence. And that's what I wanted to talk about, the Tiger P, because this might be the last time I ever play it. Because it's not a particularly fun tank, it's not a particularly good tank, but I'll tell you what, sorry, it's very easy to mark, at least for me. This was one of the easiest tanks I've marked in my life. It's up there with the Italians. These are some of the easiest tanks I've marked as well, the P43 Bis and the P43 Tear. These were incredibly easy to mark. I played them stock, and I got them to 85%, and I sold them, and I said I'm never going to play them again, because they're not particularly fun. What is incredibly fun is the P44 Pantera, right? Love this thing, kept the crew on it, and I'm never selling this thing ever again, right? Well, again, that's not like I sold it once, but I'm never selling this thing. It's incredibly fun. The autoloader, or the auto reloader, I think, and everything, it's exactly at 85. I went a little bit up, a little bit down with it. I haven't really focused on Mark of Excellence for it. I've just been playing it for fun, and I absolutely adore this tank. I got the Standard B as well. Put a new crew in it, which sucks. Only one skill, and Brothers at Arms is at like 73%, which is why this tank is going to have a lot of trouble, you know, being good for a long while. But I don't care. I don't intend on marking this tank anytime soon, because I love the Pantera so much. Absolutely adore this thing. On the other hand, if we head over to the Germans, the Tiger P, also incredibly easy to mark. I mean, look at my performance with it. I'm playing, this is with the stock grind, for 1,800 on this thing. With the stock grind. So recently I've been playing like way better than that, obviously, because take a look at the thing. You're not going to be getting a lot of 2,000 plus games with this cannon, right? It's just not really going to happen. And we are at 84.89% of the Mark of Excellence. Okay. Let's do one live battle in it. Maybe we get it. Who knows? So yeah, 2,000 damage, 1,300 assisting damage. In a game that we've lost, like, well, okay, it wasn't that close. We were losing, when I died, we were losing 1-9, I think, or something like that, or 1-7. So I'm not quite sure what happened here, but I imagine I softened them up quite a bit to enable this score. So the reason this tank is pretty easy to mark is, and it's sort of the whole reason I'm talking about this is what I've been doing for like a while now, for the last like 40, 50 battles maybe. The reason this tank is relatively easy to mark is it allows me to play to my play style when I'm not really thinking too much. What I mean by that is it allows me to go forwards, apply a lot of pressure on the enemies, get myself into some pretty silly situations, get myself outnumbered, and still do pretty gosh darn well. Now, a large part of this is the crew itself, right? For a heavy tank, lots of U-range, brothers in arms, all the, you know, tons of different skills and all those things. So the crew's very, very good at it, facilitates this kind of playstyle. I can hit my shots, etc, etc. The other thing that helps is the gold ammo. 237 to 217, so around 220, right? Ish. Millimeters, sorry, around 225-ish millimeters of penetration on the gold shells for 240 damage. And it reloads relatively quickly as well. This thing is a beast. I've had games where I was up against tier 9s, which is, I think, the most tragic thing this thing can do. Go up against tier 9s. I had games where I pushed on a concept 1B, right? And he got the thicker end of the stick for that one, because, is that saying? Is that like the full saying that he got the... I got the worst end of the fight, basically, is what I mean. There, and you know, granted, he was out of position, I was in cover, so on and so forth, but I was able to spot a ton, and I was able to actually participate in the fight, even though I went way too aggressively forward, and that's what I really like about this thing, because it allows me to be stupid. It allows me to go forwards, never mind. Not in situations like that, it doesn't. But you get the point, like, you load gold with this thing, and let me cross. And you could just go forward and turn a sizable chunk of your brain off and go, yeah, you know, whatever, I'm just applying pressure, let's go. I am not going to do that now, though. Because we're outnumbered. And there's artillery aiming at me. Right on cue. I'm also playing for 85%. I'm on 84.89. I need 1.5 thousand combined, which is a number. It's a considerable number. Maybe I need to go forward, though. 2 to 6. The entire northern side has fallen. If I just stay here, No, I can't. I can't. That's the problem. Maybe you're right. Maybe I need to go back, but we're just going to get outflanked. I want to fight the 45 TP. I don't need gold for this thing, but... Ooh, no gun depression. Okay. Let's not do that then. Don't know if I can make it over there. So here's what I'm thinking. The Leo made it back. Too late. That's the problem. That's always going to be the problem with this thing. Too slow. You get into an aggressive position like this, you're too slow to go back. It's too late. You know? And that's a big problem. And the 45 TP, I don't think, is going to be much help. That's a shame. Because look at this. These are all dead. It's the fucking artillery, man. That's what will get you. It's the fucking artillery. Fuck this game. Had to go forward there. I sit back and the same thing happens, except instead of 6 tanks behind me, I have no tanks behind me. And I get attacked from the rear as well. There is nothing I could have done there. I swear to you, it may not look like that, but there is nothing I could have done there. absolutely nothing. Did I sell? No, I sold the IS-3. Never mind. Sorry. All right, let's go. Let's play something fun. I hate the Indian Panzer. I really do. I'm not gonna mark it. I'm gonna mark it later. I'm not gonna play it right now. It's way too frustrating to play. Let's go with the. Let's go with this. Grind some credits because I started off with 26.4, I think, million. So I want to get back to. I want to stay around 26,000. I want to say. Sorry, 26 million. It's sort of been like. Not really an extra challenge, more like a way to keep myself in check from spending too many credits and from spamming gold ammo too much. So, you know, a couple of games with premium tanks, do a couple of missions here and there, stuff like that, get you to stay around that number and, you know, on days that I'm feeling particularly money hungry and needy, I guess. Play a couple more games in premium tanks and get up to 27 million and so on and so forth. Just keep that credit balance on an upwards trajectory most of the time, and yeah, there we go. Speaking of credits and upwards trajectories and stuff, I've been thinking about starting to use food. Now, you get games like that previous one. They're the reason why I never want to put food in any of my tanks, because it's 10,000 credits each battle, no matter what happens in that battle, and, yeah. Do I really want to do that? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's like an extra Brothers in Arms skill, right? Well, not literally, not the full Brothers in Arms skill, but it helps. It's like extra on top of that. Truth be told, I haven't really felt the need for it. Sure, I would have hit a few extra shots. Sure, I would have made some of my marking escapades a little bit easier. I do not doubt that for a second. But at the same time... Is he going to peek again, or is he content with his... I'll tell you what, he's definitely not content anymore. Okay, let's see if we can get... I don't really have the space to side scrape here. Alright. Oh Christ, there's a T-95 there as well. I should not be doing this, but now I'm kind of committed to holding this. The T-95 can overmatch my side armor for a... good bit. The T-95 also can't spot me. Although at this angle, I really doubt they're going to be able to hit much. I think most of the damage I'm going to be taking is through the front plate here. I think they've moved back, like behind the buildings on the side. I want to load the other shell unless I absolutely need to fire, and then when I load the other shell, I'm going to move, I think. Yep. Fighting like this, there's no damage for me here. Concept is dead, meaning that they're going to probably try and push out this way. Or not, they're being careful and patient. I approve of my enemy's patience. Sort of go from building to building. It's slow, it's not going to give you the most impressive results, but good. And then if he goes back a little bit more, I'm going to get a free shot in. Which I don't think he will. Oh. Just as I said that, right? Really? I was waiting for the other shot. I didn't want to fire because, you know, I want to keep up the damage potential in case I get pushed. Well, that's a shame. Alright, so the Project Ion is retreating. And this guy's retreating as well. Now I think is the time to just brainlessly push ahead in search of damage. Starting with that shot. Ion's over there, so I can push forward. How many TDs? 1. And 1 light tank. Soviet Union! Ah, damn it. That helps, by the way. I swear to you it helps. You scream Soviet Union as the shot goes out, and you tend to hit more than you tend not to. I wonder if I can get a... Oh, he has 16 HP left. Never mind. Yeah, well, it's going to derp right into the ground ahead of me. Terrible result. Absolutely terrible, but I really don't see what else I could have done. I guess I could have played a little bit more aggressively, but what would that get me? Like 1 extra shot of damage? I need like 3,000 for this thing. How do I get that in this position? Play with the Type 68, that's the answer. Wrong side of town, should have gone forwards. Here's the problem, 9 times out of 10, I take the position that Type 68 takes, and I get overwhelmed by like 4 enemies, and all of my allies either melt away or run away. Which is why I'm now paranoid of taking that sort of forward position in the town on this map. But yeah, I guess 1 time out of 10 it pays off. What are you going to do about it? It's a skill, definitely. Like, reading the map like that is definitely a important skill to have, to know where to go and what to do, but those were very good tanks. The T-95 is an incredibly tough tank with a dangerous gun. I don't want to park in front of it. I also don't want to spam gold at it as well, so it's hard. It's properly, genuinely hard to figure out what to do. Speaking of genuinely hard, Tier 9 battle. Last Tier 9 battle I fought in this thing, I had 4,000 damage combined, so... Who the flying F knows, right? Who the flying F knows what's going to happen now? Probably like 40 damage combined. I need to wait and see, I don't know where I'm going. Considering my speed, or rather lack thereof, I want to go to the heavy line. Considering I'm fighting tier 10s and there's... well, there's actually not that many dangerous tier 10s. There's the AMX. There's the Centurion, could be a bit nasty in some positions, but other than that, these are mostly soft targets I can shoot at. So I can join the T-80... sorry, the T-832... and I can support him. Just got to keep it in the back of my head that I'm not here to attack, I'm here to support. And not go ahead of, like, everyone else. Although, that said, in a tier 7, the best I can hope for is a bunch of spotting damage, so do I really not go ahead? Or do I, you know... do I say that and then go ahead anyway, which is, I think, what I... most often end up doing. That's a shame. Oh, hello, Mr. Hellcat. Jetto decided to donate his HP to the cause. Or not. Really? Because I felt like I sort of dipped below the gun line, but okay, fine. I was greedy. And from what I've heard, greedy baboons get punished first. That's what I've been told. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're a little hellcat. No. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're a little hellcat right there. No. One more right there, and then we'll see. It's a fucking crying shame, that is. Does he see me? He does not see me. 320 damage. I can shoot like probably... I was gonna say is I can probably shoot like twice. Okay. Hellcat. For frick's sake! No. No. Bingo! Ding, 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 ding. We got him. Alright. It's okay, I have plenty of ammo. What I don't have plenty of is time. So what the hell do I do now? Do I turn around this way and defend the base? Well, obviously, what else are you going to do? Juggernaut attack? That's not what I mean. Like, where do I direct most of my attention to? Do I keep fighting against that thing, or do I... Yeah, it's not like that's gone swimmingly well. Let's try and support the chieftain. By the way, the number of people that confuse this chieftain for the tier 10 chieftain, the clan rewards one, is really, really funny, because people will go, oh, it's such an overpowered tank, you're doing so horribly with it, how dare you, and like, they get all sorts of love letters from adoring fans. It is absolutely hilarious. Can I see that Tiger Beat? I can't. Definitely don't need gold for the Scorpion. Reduce the cap as well by hitting him. Okay, what am I sitting on? I'm sitting on 1.2 thousand with a bunch of experience, well, actually I'm sitting on a little bit above that. They're really gonna cap it at 6.8. What do you want me to do here? Give me my damage back. Give me that. Refund me that shell right now. I was right there. Refund it. Damn it. It's like, what else do you want me to do? Yeah, like, what else do you want me to do in a game like that? 1.4 thousand. I hit the Super Hellcat twice. So one blind shot and one regular shot. That is enough to keep me at roughly the same level of Mark of Excellence. Let's go again. We're gonna get this mark. We're gonna get this mark live. I'm telling you. At 84%, we're getting this mark live. It's gonna happen. Tier 8 battle, plenty of HP. Load the gold, and here we go. How much did I lose? Like a couple of thousand credits in the previous battle. That's more than acceptable. It's not like if I fire just standards, I'm going to end up making tons of profits with this thing. I'm not. It's like, yeah, there's the Su, there's the Oni, there's the T-28, there's the UDES, the Centurion, the 703, all of those I need gold for. And these guys down here I don't, but here's the thing, the shell velocity on the gold rounds is also very, very impressive. You go from 1,000, which is not bad at all, to 1.25, and it's a big difference. It's a significant enough difference to want to load it at long ranges when you're trying to snipe. Are you being serious right now? Okay, you know what? You want to take that fight? Fine, let's do that. I hate this game. And what's more important, this game hates me as well. He's going to overmatch my side armor. 122mm gun. I don't know if he can do it, but he can probably do it. Part of me wants to go like this and peek as soon as he shoots. Ambitious. Because he's side-scrapping against that guy. Part of me really wants to go and do that. Okay, that's done. I loaded HE for the door. I wanted to shoot the door if it wasn't abundantly clear. It's 200. Oh god, VK. VK on the side. VK on the side. My mortal enemy come to haunt me! Look, they can click all they want. I have a button too. I shouldn't have fired there. I was just angry at myself more so than... Okay. Now he's going to think about it. Yeah. I'm right up against the frickin'... Ah, that was incredibly stupid. That was the stupidest thing I've done all day. I'm right up against these things. Like, how do you want me to defend against him? I'm right up against these things. There's literally nothing I can do, man. Oh, I picked the wrong direction. Yeah, right. We are on to 0. We are on to absolutely nothing, but maybe the A43 mostly dead. Please no. Okay. Whew. Lag. But genuinely lag. It didn't go... Not like lag, you know, the usual when people complain about it. No, I mean, like, literally just all the server reticle and the client reticle are out of sync. Okay, where's he looking? He's looking this way. Fuck you. Fuck you! Maybe look at the tank that's shooting at you, you absolute bastard. I need one more shot. Never mind, that's fine. We're going up. Green is green, as they say. 2000 combined, tier 8 game, in a game where the FV fired on nothing but myself for the entirety of the freaking game. And the gun misbehaved so much. You know what? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Paid the price for it, though. Expensive game as all hell. Sod it, let's go again. We're getting the mark live. This is going to be the first tank that I've marked live, and you can see sort of the frustration behind it, but this is an easy mark, like I said. It's just that every single live recording session I get some interesting luck, and to be fair, I can't focus as much when I'm talking. So yeah, as we're loading in, time to brag a little bit. I say brag, I've functioned as a basic human being recently. I've gone to the gym, yes. For the first time in my life, well, not really, I've played basketball for like a team and everything, so I practiced, and, you know, I've generally been of good health, but I've never actually gone to a weightlifting gym with the express purpose to lift heavy weights, yes. And I have done that, and well, my arms feel like spaghetti. Not while lifting, after the fact, right? Yeah, my back hurts, my arms hurt, but it's mostly the arms, right? Shoulders not so much, just, you know, biceps and, whatever all the other muscles are from, your fingers to your shoulder. Yeah, all of them. So, pretty much the only comfortable position for me right now is when I lean my arms on the armrest of the chair and play something like this, when there's not a lot of moving around with the hands. Yeah, because everything else, like cooking, has been a nightmare. Having to like stir things, whisk things, and you know, generally move my hands around. That's been... Why did I instinctively load gold in a tier 7 game? Let's not be a gold noob today, Juggernaut, okay? Yeah, let's not be a gold noob. Here's the thing. I want to go up there. At the same time, I don't want to go up there. The reason why I don't want to go up there is I have a sneaking suspicion that the enemies are going to be very aggressive, and that the enemies are going to try and push in the middle, and probably not over here, but through the middle, mostly. And so, what I think I can do is I can be of much better use to my team sniping from here. Because up there I don't have gun depression, I generally am not going to have a really fun time trying to duke it out against the Juto, the T-29, and the IS. And so... But apparently I'm not going to do anything useful here either, because, you know... What the fuck? There's a light tank in the bush? There's a light tank in the bush. Okay. Maybe I can do something about that. Let's see. I should be getting spotted here. Indeed I am. Which means there's a light tank right there. Right there. I'm just going to mark it down like that. There you go, you just saw him blind fire. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to kick him out of that bush. Need to go up there. The problem with this thing is it's way too freaking slow. Okay. Relax, take it easy. One for the team. Oh, no, that one went through. I don't think this one went through. That one went through now. See if I can get one more. No, he moved. I feel like I shot him. I'm spotted over here now. Let me zoom out. No, definitely exploded in the back. I can see it. I think that one went in. Yeah, see, now it didn't, but I think previously it did. Let's move the center of aim over here. I have no idea, man. I'm going to end this game with like 0 damage, and I'm going to be very confused as to where all my shots landed, because what the hell could be in there? A setter. That's what was in there. Somehow, someway, eventually we got him. Okay. And now we can play the battle. Unfortunately, he lived a little bit too long in that position to be... Well, sort of for his death to really matter all that much, but I need to take a shot quickly. Let's either shoot quickly or don't shoot at all. Okay, now we can start getting in some damage. Although the whole idea of getting some damage in sort of relies on me being able to hit something at this distance, but, you know. I'm making a big point of not using gold ammo. There's not enough damage in the game left for me to be useful. And to get to 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, something like that, however much I need. Well, at this point, just not dropping down would be good. I need to be insanely aggressive. There's just not enough HP left in the game. It's a close game, but there's not enough HP left in it. I need to be, like, stupidly aggressive. That's a start. That's a continuation. Now, they're going to shoot at me because I'm spotted, but that's not the worst thing in the world right now, because I might be able to spot them in return. Man, that Churchill's been hiding in the world's safest position for the entirety of the game, having done absolutely no damage. What a player. What a champion of the masses. Unfortunately, my friend, death is coming. Buddy, it's really not looking good. Yeah, I can see the Hellcat, don't worry about it. More HP over there, though. Plus Hellcat's behind thing. He's going back behind cover. There is also the Cheeto SP. Don't know where that thing is. Where the hell's the Cheeto SP? Where the freaking hell is the Cheeto? Is he this way and then they just missed him? Or did he just hide? Or I was a bit tunnel visioned on the... Yeah, I was a bit tunnel visioned on the Churchill, but I think nobody went to the corner over here. Mind you, I feel like I would have been spotted if he was over here. KV2's dead and gone. This corner's empty. Did he go this way? Oh no. Well, they're gonna cap them, so... It's the second time I get robbed of more damage and experience, and my shells disappearing, and it's the second fucking time that's happening. That's annoying. Let's see if I hit the set already. So, are we having fun? Alright, unfortunately no mark of excellence, just staying on 4.5, but, oh sorry, 84.5, but, hell, that was fun. Alright, one more, let's do it. Let's do it, one more. Let's focus on this thing. I mean, mind you, at the same time, I am grinding the mark of excellence, I am grinding the marathon, I'm having fun, I'm having relatively okay games XP-wise, like base experience-wise. Yeah, you know what? This is fun. This is fine. Today was alright. Today was alright. Credits? Could be better, could be worse. 600 base XP. To be fair, that was a terrible game, but, you know. Okay, tier 9s, here we go. Now I need to use the thinking brain. And my thinking brain is telling me fighting hold down here is not going to be fun. Fighting for the hill, I'm way too slow, and I don't have the gun, and I don't have the armor, I don't have the gun depression, and I don't have anything needed to fight for the hill. So the two extreme positions are bust. Here and here is what I'm liking right now. Because this is going to be a mess with all sorts of light tanks, KPZs, SDR, T40, T54s, T20s, running up and down the place. The enemies are probably going to take the hill. Yeah, the enemies are definitely going to take the hill. I'm going to get shot at from the hill as well. I'm going to get spotted. I'm going to get shot from the TDs over on the back line. Don't think it's a great idea to go into ditches over there as a heavy tank. Well, ever, generally, but now especially. And so, I'm thinking I hold the bridge, or I try and hold the bridge. And maybe that even puts me in a position to take some shots at the enemy this way. Okay, so the Hawk took the hill and the... Never mind, I expected most of the enemy TDs to be here and here, not all three of them to be there. I also have 0 spotting on the ISU, who's just lost all of his HP, but I'm not the one spotting him. Okay. Okay. What to do now? Fuck this gun. So I was right, the enemies did take the hill easily. Oh no. Oh no! What do you want me to do, man? Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Lose the middle, lose the hill, lose the trenches, lose everything except from the left side. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do in this situation? I'm gonna get some water. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's significantly later in the day. I stopped playing, went to get some breakfast, and so on and so forth. Had some stuff to do throughout the day. Recorded a video, and came back. Did 3 or 2 games in the VK, and here we go. This is the last one. 4,300, 3,800 damage, 500 assisting. Almost got the thing as well, but I need to cap for this mission, so never mind. It's a fairly lame score, 15-3, but 3rd mark of excellence is a bit much. Why did I say 3rd? Second, not 3rd. 2nd mark of excellence achieved, along with a high caliber medal. So yeah, very little in the way of profit, because I was shooting mostly at some ridiculously well-armored people, such as this guy, and then the tigers were side-scraping. Thank you to the 2 tigers, by the way. 1,000 off of this guy, 1,000 off of this guy. Made my day. But the point is, 2nd mark on the Tiger P, done. And let's also grab this to boot. So we've now finished field modifications for the bloody thing as well. So we can pick this up, and then I don't know which of these 2 I need. I need to check. Tiger P. Oh, it's in brackets. Okay, Tiger P, field modifications. You go for this one. Okay. That one should be a little bit, well, a little bit objectively better. That one should be objectively better by a little bit, is what I mean. Right, 86.23% is what I got it to, with 1,884 on average. As you can see, for 95%, I need 1,778. So this is my average with the stock grind, like I said, for this thing, in not that many battles. Honestly, I think it's very realistic that I can get a 3rd mark of excellence with this thing relatively easily, because I was at 83, 84 point something, right? And then I dropped down to around 82, and then in 2 battles climbed back up to 86.23, so you know, you go up and down occasionally, but I think I could realistically get this thing all the way up to, well, wherever, really. However, that is not what I'm going to do today. Today, I'm going to call the video here. This is going to be technically yesterday's video, right? Because it's early in the morning. And then today I'm going to continue grinding. I'm going to try and play a lot more today to get through stage 6, to get through a decent chunk of stage 7, maybe even finish it. And so I'll have a little bit more time towards the end of the marathon. It lasts until the 14th, so I have 6 days left, right? Although it's until the 13th, because 14th at 7 AM, so yeah, like 5 days left. Yikes. I'm gonna need to catch up, because like I said, I couldn't play for about 2 days, and yeah. Alright, I just need raw games in. However, the important stuff is that the Tiger P is done. I'm not going to remove the camo and the gear from it, and you know, whatchamacallit, the equipment and stuff, because I'm not sure whether I want the VK101P or I want to go down to the Panzer 7 line, because the Panzer 7's kind of bad, and certainly not my playstyle, so I don't know. I kind of like having the mouse. It's an iconic tank in the game, but I don't know what to do with the crew, so I'll check that out later. For now, though, sorry, the mark is done. I'm gonna go have my celebratory coffee and celebratory song. I'm gonna add this to the Excel spreadsheet for marked vehicles, and I'm going to move on to something else. I'm probably going to play a little bit with the ISM now, because I've marked this tank already. I don't need anything else from it except experience. And I reckon I'm going to sell this thing. In fact, yeah, I'm definitely going to sell this thing, because I want to move to the Object 705 and the 705A, so yeah, I don't really see much of I don't really see a point in keeping this thing around, so yeah. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow, or technically later today from my recording standpoint, but like I said, I've messed up my sleeping schedule, and I've messed up my playing and recording schedule as a result, but yeah, I'll see you all soon. Until then, have fun, take care, bye-bye.